Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day's going fantastic. I'm so glad you're joining me. Well, I get to share with you a few items from the brand new To Be Loved release from Simon Says Stamp. This is just a few items. There's lots more to the release. But I get to share with you a few brand new items. Then we're going to jump in and create a quick card. I want to do some stamping, but I want to skip the coloring and we'll just make a quick card. My card today is actually for a blog hop. Simon Says Stamp is celebrating the To Be Loved release, and actually they're celebrating the To Love release that was last month. They're combining them both in a blog hop. So this project is for that blog hop. It's happening today, right now. Head on over because there's lots and lots of inspiration for the To Love and the To Be Loved release. And I think you're going to just get inspired, and there's a giveaway too. So it doesn't hurt if you can win some crafty stuff. And so I'll leave details for that down below in the description area. I always suggest when you start a blog hop, starting at the beginning, that way you don't miss out on anything. And we're gonna get started. I get to share with you some new items. And if you missed the To Love release, I had a few items from that release and created some projects with that. I'll link them at the end here if you want to check it out, okay? First, there's a new stamp set. It's so cute. It's called Hugs to You. It's a 4x6 stamp set. It has the bubble letters. I remember when I was in high school, I used to write my name like this, and then I used to color them in. I guess we put them on our notebooks or our folders, just little doodles, but that's what this reminds me of. So much fun. There's a Hugs down here that has flowers on the bottom. There's flowers that you can add to it. And that is a 4x6 Hugs to You stamp set that's new. There's a new stencil set that is so much fun. This is what it looks like. It's called Funky Hearts. There's 4 stencils in here, and they layer great, all 4 together, to create this pattern. Okay, but I think they're great when you do them 2 at a time too. So if you don't want the hearts in there, it can create a wonky checkerboard kind of a pattern. If you don't add the hearts, if you want to just make a heart background, you can use these 2, but put them all together and it creates a magical background like this. So this is the Funky Hearts stencil set. That's new. There's also a die set. This one here is called Groovy Love You More. And it's groovy. It has a shadow. It's one piece, you can see here. So it'll cut out in one shot. I love that. That's new to the shop. Also, there is a brand new die that says I'm sorry. And I love how they're all lowercase here. There's a shadow with this one too. This is from CC Designs. So cute. That's included. And look how fun this background stamp is. There are a bunch of interlocked hearts. This one's called Tucked Hearts. It's a 6x6 stamp. That is so much fun. This is new to the shop. There's another stencil that is sweet as can be, literally. Look at all these sweets. There's something special about this stencil. It will stencil in all of these here. Okay, there's 4 stencils in total. And look at all these sweet treats. But the nice thing about this stencil is that it can coordinate with the stamp set. This here is called the Sweet Treats stamp set. Right up my alley, because you know I love my sweet treats. So you have a coordinating stencil. Let me show you how you can line them up. For example, you see the heart pop here. If you were to line this up, you can color it in. You can also add the little drizzle here, color that in. There's even all of the sprinkles match up too. So how cool is that? So you can use this for the outline of your shape or not with just the stencil. So I think that's genius. You have the 4-piece stencil set that's Sweet Treats, and then you also have the 6x8 stamp set that coordinates with it. And that's a sweet treat. This might be a bundle too. So if it's a bundle, that's super nice. Okay, but I'm pretty sure they'll sell them individually too. I'm going to skip the coloring, but this is called Pixie Dust. How beautiful is this? Love the little fairies in here. The greetings in here are so much fun, but look at this floral. The floral's gorgeous. Let me show you what I already colored in to create my card today. Okay. This is my floral I colored in. Isn't that gorgeous? And then look at how cute the little fairy is. I'm pretty sure there's a coordinating die set that will cut out the fairy, but I just fussy cut it out. And I'm going to end up fussy cutting out this one too. But how cute is this? And what's cuter, look at these. You get little lightning bugs. They go perfect with, or glow bugs or lightning bugs, I guess that's what they're called. You can actually turn those into little bumblebees if you wanted to. But this goes perfect with the greeting that says you sparkle and glow wherever you go. How cute is that? So this is new to the shop and it's just so cute. Okay, and then we'll put this to the side. And again, there's probably a bundle or a coordinating die set that goes with this. So much fun. I'm going to set this aside because we're going to create with this in a minute. What goes perfect with this color palette are the Conversation Heart Embellishment Mix. On the on Simon's 2 Love release, I shared with you a project creating a Conversation Heart box. It was this one. This box is so cute. But if you wanted to add these and that in a window, you could create a super fun Conversation Heart box. We're just going to use this today as an embellishment to go with our panel because it matches perfect. So that's new. And lastly, there's a new stamp set. This is a 4x6 stamp set and it's just one stamp. So when you take this out, it's just one stamp. But there's something special about this. This is great for trimming with your paper trimmer, sentiment strips. Okay, but this is called the Easy Strips Birthday. Now this will coordinate beautifully with the Easy Strips rectangle die set. And this is pretty fabulous. This is what it looks like because this goes with so many things. It'll cut out all of the greetings here with ease. All you do is stamp or heat emboss. That's what makes it great. You can stamp on colored cardstock, heat emboss on colored cardstock, specialty cardstock, vellum, and then cut them out with this die. That's how versatile this is. But this also you can cut out with the Easy Strips sentiment strips, which are these. So you can see this will line up here and it'll cut these out. But it also will do the same thing with the stamp set. So this is kind of a versatile die to have. That's new to the shop. Okay, so those are a few new goodies from the To Be Loved release. I'm going to jump in and get started with my card today. Like I mentioned, I did color this in already and I fussy cut out my little glow bug and then my fairy. I'm going to fussy cut this one out too. And again, Simon will have a bundle, I'm pretty sure, with the stamp and die, or they will have a separate die set if you want to just cut it out. For me, fussy cutting, I've been getting really good with fussy cutting with the bigger scissors. But I'm just going to leave a little bit of a border. And this one is really easy to cut out. If you have a scan and cut, that will do the same thing. But I love how large this flower is. Okay, now here's a little tip, or here's a little trick. Now I cut out the outside edge, leaving a little bit of a border. Now I do want these inside pieces cut out also. So here's what I do. And the end result, you won't even tell that I did it. I'm going to do a little cutting here. And I go straight on the inside and I cut out that section just like that. And then when I pop this up with foam tape, I go over that cut line and you can't even tell that I cut through it. So that's how I get the inside of these out. I'm going to do the same thing with these two pieces. I just cut right through it. Leave a little bit of a border. So I have a cut line here and a cut line here. I'm going to do one more cut line up here. It's so easy to do and nobody will know the difference. And there we have it. Of course, I'm pretty sure the die will cut these out, but if you don't have the die, that's a great way to do it. Just create some extra cut lines. And then when you flip it over and put foam tape behind it, just make sure that you add foam tape over those sections. Watch, we'll just cut a thin strip here and just secure it closed. I need a thinner one over here. And I need a thinner one over there. And then we can just put foam tape everywhere else. Okay, and we're good, and we're good to go. It just seals it right up and you can't even tell. I'm going to zoom in and see if you can tell. You ready? Can you tell where my cut lines are? It's really hard to see where those cut lines are. So that's a little tip and trick in getting in these spaces here. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in some sea glass card bases. Simon Says Stamp has some sea glass pre-scored side folding card bases. I took one, I folded it in half. We're going to use this for our card base today. And then I'm also going to bring in the Simon Says Stamp artwork grid plate. I already die cut mine out with some white cardstock. I just use white cardstock for this. And I mentioned today's card is going to be quick and easy. What we're going to do is take a white panel and we're going to mat it on some green cardstock. This is Simon Says Stamp's green apple cardstock. Okay? We're going to just mat these two together just using the tape runner. So we matted that green on some white cardstock, and I created a stitch rectangle with Simon Says Stamp's double stitch rectangle die set. This is going to go here, but I'm going to add some dimension, so we're going to pop it up with some foam tape. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Once we have this adhered, I'm going to take this window panel and I'm going to directly adhere it right over so it's kind of floating on this panel. I'll do that and I'm going to show you what I mean in just a minute. I'm just going to use my glue gun here. So we'll just add some glue. Okay, and if you look from the side, so basically we have it looking like it's kind of floating. I really like that effect. Okay, now we're going to add our floral. And I'm thinking we're going to go across the full page here. We'll just give this a good press. And I think it really looks neat the way well, maybe you'll be able to see it in the pictures. But the way that background frame is just kind of floating. I do have a little overhanging, so I'm going to trim that off. I actually didn't even need to put that foam square there. Let's go ahead and stamp our greeting next. So we'll take this out using our Easy Strips birthday stamp set. So we have tons of leftover greetings. I chose the greeting for my card today that says wishing you the happiest, and then we're also going to use birthday. I'm going to add my birthday here. I'm going to add my little glow. It's going to be really subtle, but I think it's going to be cute. We'll add a little glow on our leaf. How cute is that? And then, now we're going to add some of our brand new Conversation Heart embellishment mix. So we have some little pops of color everywhere. And then I'm also going to bring in a little extra sparkle. Diamond Stickles is my favorite go-to for sparkle, and I'm going to add it around the flower, around the flowers here, not the center, but the little other pieces. The glow, we're going to add it to the wings of our little glow bug, and we're also going to add it to the wings of our little fairy here. So cute. And then that will finish my card today. Hope you get a chance to join us for the To Love and the To Be Loved blog hop from Simon Says Stamp. It's a 2-day long blog hop. Today's day 1, so come back tomorrow. There's lots more inspiration on tomorrow's hop too. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I have 2 more videos that you guys might be interested here. If you guys are new and like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way for future videos, be notified. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.